In the past, we have been very modest about what we want to achieve.
Singapore got the numbers here. Can they go 60, 70 metres to win this game?
So we had 3 series last year. Every series we placed last.
Oh Lord, he said he's tapped it. Korea's taken advantage.
If you look individually the games, some games we played very well, but overall it's not the place that we want.
I wouldn't say disappointing, but it's definitely not the best representation of what Singapore women's rugby is.
It's a big year. We have the SEA Games target at the end of the year.
So I want to be in the podium. You know, I want Singapore to be in the podium.
Everyone's goal is the same. We obviously want to try to finish first.
Okay, got to repeat everything again. Royce. Okay. All good?
My name's Paul Tietjens, national team's sevens head coach for both the Singapore men's and women's sevens teams. Born and raised in Tauranga, New Zealand, which is our beautiful city in the North Island. Been around the game of rugby sevens since I was 5 years old. The game and the sport in general has been in my family, particularly through my dad, who's a well-known sevens head coach and was for many, many years.
I think Paul ticked a lot of the boxes that we were looking for, but most importantly, he was passionate into bringing Singapore rugby up.
Growing up and studying to be a teacher, I was always very, very interested in helping players, athletes, students become better versions of themselves, both on and off the field or inside and outside the classroom. So the drive provides students, athletes, players with the opportunities to get better certainly appealed to me, and that's always been a big part of my philosophy.
He spent the last 3 weeks getting to know community and culture in Singapore. I think he has also reached out to all the club coaches. He's been to most of the club trainings and just got a feel and sensing as to what rugby in Singapore looks like. So Paul has spent the last couple of weeks doing that, leading up to the national trials that we just had over the weekend.
The dead is a miracle, doc. They counted me out. Moment of truth, counting it down. Underdog story was down for the count. Back on my feet.
Get into your warm-up, get into the game early, whatever works for you. For me personally as a player, the way trials work is that when you connect really well as a team, your individual traits and your skill sets will take care of itself. If you work well as a team, you'll play well as individually. Connect, communicate, get to know your team early, new faces. Okay, connect early.
We about to change the game. We out here taking names. Let our voices rise. Let them reach the skies. We about to change the game. We out here taking names. Let our voices rise. Let them reach the skies. We about to change the game. We about to change the game.
Some great individual performances, players with great skill sets.
It was quite eye-opening to see so many girls coming down to have a go at it, trying to hit and play at this level.
And at the same time, I saw a lot of room for development and improvement within the program. A great way for me to see and understand the game here in Singapore. A good baseline and a starting point for us to begin from.
Let's go!
In terms of tonight, firstly I want to acknowledge and congratulate you for being selected in this squad for this particular opening part of our campaign. Okay, so take pride in that. It's a massive achievement and you should be extremely proud of yourself. So celebrate it, be happy, be positive. Secondly, you've been given the opportunity to express yourself for your national team, and you've earned the right to put on that jersey and to work towards a starting position in that particular jersey. Okay, so take it with both hands, embrace it, enjoy the moment and look for growth. And the third, enjoy the journey. It's not often you play with the same team for a long period of time. So it's really important that you enjoy the journey and take every opportunity that you get.
Today's the day, boys. Get it? Today's the day.
So today we're doing a Bronco test. It's one of the most daunting forms of testing for rugby players. It's a way to benchmark yourself at where you are fitness-wise at that point in time in the season. Yeah. What's the best timing?
Sub 5. The last time I ran. That's my age timing. Today I sub 5, the rest all should quit rugby. Anyone run, the timing after me is just quick rugby. Take that.
I want to also be big on setting high standards when we come to training. And we set the bar tonight, and we're always looking to adhere to those standards in that bar, and then we look to climb past that later on. Okay, and finally, just to finish, following that testing, we'll look to move into a conditioning or connection game, okay, just to get the hui moving. Simple training tonight, simple week around connection, a little bit of hard work, and just starting to understand where we're heading as a group. Okay? Team Cool with them ripping in.
Scoop.
Let's go, Team Cool. What are we? What do we normally call? What do we normally call? Hey, come on.
1, 2, 3, Madula.
Always start with the cool legs. Let's go.
Madula.
1, 2, 3.
Madula.
3, 2, 1. Let's go, boys. On the line, boys. Let's go. Let's go, boys. 240, Maurice. 2 more, Maurice. Let's go, Maurice. Yes, jump. 3, 2, 1.
Let's go, Charles.
Got it.
Good boy, breathe. What's the time? 4:59. But he's 2 years old now. Sub 5.
Nice.
Can't feel my glutes off. Who invested this?
You finish your run already, I still recovering.
Better than you, bro. Below 5.
Also below 5.
I blame Aaron.
What's yours? 58.
Huh? 58. 59, huh? One by one.
For me as a coach, it's important to connect with them as a person, understand their personality, how they operate on the field, which then transfers to how I can get the best out of them on the field. Growing culture, connecting a group of athletes to work towards a common goal is the most important thing within any particular program. And looking to adhere and drive standards on a daily basis and working hard for each other allows you to connect those pieces of the puzzle, which will then be reflective of your performance on the field.
It's a big year, right? So we have the SEA Games target at the end of the year.
Huge milestone event for us to work towards.
And building towards that, if you work backwards, of course, key indicators are your tournaments and all that. But to ensure that we have players that are set up for success, the program needs to be broken down and rebuilt again.
If you're not striving to be on the top of the podium at a SEA Games or an Asian Games or an Asian 7 Series, however that may look, you have to ask yourself why you're there. So you need a purpose behind what you're doing.
I'm not shying away from that, I'm not hiding, no need to sugarcoat things. SEA Games goal, 2025.